3, 2, 1.
7 things you probably didn't know you need to know. I'm Jamie East, and this is the Smart 7. Welcome to the Standout 7, the Smart 7's weekend edition. We've picked some of our favourite stories for you to catch up on over the weekend. We'll be back Monday with 7 brand new stories. 7. In the US, the death toll continues to climb. Now on the edge of 80,000 Americans have died, and they have a third of the global cases. It's also now inside the White House, with both Trump's personal valet and a PR person reported positive. And now Mike Pence is self-isolating. It's infuriated Trump, who went on a Twitter rampage yesterday, spouting conspiracy theories and coining the phrase Obamagate to distract attention from the disaster that is his handling of the pandemic. Here he is explaining just quite how much he doesn't understand testing for the virus.
So she tested positive out of the blue. This is why the whole concept of tests aren't necessarily great. The tests are perfect, but something can happen between a test where it's good and then something happens and all of a sudden she was tested very recently and tested negative. And then today, I guess, for some reason, she tested positive.
As New Zealand begins to lift its 7-week lockdown after slowing cases to zero, confusion reigns in the UK after Boris's speech on Sunday night. The promised 50-page document detailing the next steps was pretty confusing itself, and Boris had to clarify his remarks on face masks in the House of Commons.
We're certainly not compelling people to wear face coverings, but plainly they can be of benefit to others primarily because they stop the aerosol transmission of droplets which may contain infection.
The government also issued a how-to guide so that you can make your own face masks from T-shirts. It does all sound rather like the famous 1980s sitcom Yes Minister.
In stage 1, we say nothing is going to happen.
Stage 2, we say something may be going to happen, but we should do nothing about it.
In stage 3, we say that maybe we should do something about it, but there's nothing we can do.
Stage 4, we say maybe there was something we could have done, but it's too late now.
Oh, and it's also illegal to visit Wales now. Sorry, Wales. Back to the UK, and Matt Hancock was on the TV circuit yesterday and popped up on this morning to tell you that your holiday is cancelled. He also dressed as if he's just been to a wedding for some reason, which is also cancelled, by the way.
It is clear that we will seek to reopen hospitality, some hospitality, from early July if we keep successfully reducing the spread of this virus. But I think people are going to, social distancing of some kind is going to continue. And I think, the conclusion from that is that it is unlikely that big, lavish international holidays are going to be possible for this summer. I just think that's a reality of life.
Big, lavish holidays? But what about my 2 weeks in Torremolinos? Bryan Adams has been on one. He's not happy that his Royal Albert Hall shows were cancelled, so he posted a lovely song and a nasty rant in which he spouts conspiracy theories about the virus.
Driving home this evening, I could have sworn we had it all.
Tonight was supposed to be the beginning of a tendency of gigs at the Royal Albert Hall, but thanks to some fucking bat-eating, wet market animal-selling, virus-making, greedy fucks, the whole world is now on hold, not to mention the thousands that have suffered or died from this virus. My message to them, other than thanks a fucking lot, is go vegan, 69.
He's since apologised for the rant, but not the song. As countries shut down in March, some A-listers were stranded in difficult locations. Ireland has had
Matt Damon.
Yeah, Matt Damon tucked away in the leafy suburb of Dalkey, and the local radio station Spin 1038 have been on a mission to find him. They finally tracked him down yesterday morning, and it turns out the locals gave a bit of help.
When we came in, they were like, well, Bono lives over there, and Enya lives over there. I'm like, I get it.
Have you been hanging out with Bono at all?
Well, no one's allowed to hang out, but I FaceTimed with him. In fact, you guys will love this. He said to me last week, there's a local radio station that's looking for you.
Bono!
that was like the final impetus for me. I finally just,
Wow.
I was like, I really got to track those guys down. I got to call into that show. It's gone on too long.
It's been a great week for This Morning. They've had Matt Lavish Holidays Hancock cancelling things for people, a bonkers story about what Adele impersonators are doing now that she's lost all that weight, but yesterday morning may have topped it all. Good old Jimmy from Jimmy's Farm was on with some startling news about wallabies.
A wallaby has 3 vaginas.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why? Why does it need 3?
Well, that's what marsupials are like, I'm afraid. It's because they've always got a baby on the go.
Well, then, that's we had a lady on here that had 2.
2 vaginas, not 3 though.
Well,
That's the first.
yeah, that's amazing.
She's got nothing on a wallaby.
Yeah.
Finally, in New Zealand, schools have already begun to reopen as they've got the virus under control. And a school teacher, Shirley Serban, has created a brand new song to help kids know how to stay safe. It's called Moist Breath Zone. The word moist has always been a challenge, but here's a song that makes it oddly catchy. You get the idea. Will it go viral? Have a listen.
I know you love my company, but I need my own space. You're not my shadow stuck to me. Please get out of my face. I'm glad to see you, but please leave me alone. If you need to cough, use your elbow. When you're feeling sick, you gotta stay at home and stay out of my moist breath zone.
This has been the Smart 7. Stay safe, stay distant, and please wash those hands. We are on Alexa now. You can enable the Smart 7 and add us as a flash briefing. We're back tomorrow at 7. Please like and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Tilly Steele. And I'm Helen Monks. And this is Bitchin'.
I'm dyslexic. Yeah, why do you read the Wikipedia page? It's good to practice.
A podcast where every week we talk about a different person.
So how old was he when he first popped on the scene? That's a great question. If you say he was my age, I'm gonna die.
And we veer wildly off track.
Pop that Prosec.
Available on all your podcast apps. That's not right. Can you not say in the advert? Available on all your podcast platforms. Just search Bitchin' or Great Big Owl.
We'll see you there.
That was alright.